I'm going to throw together an experiment and see how it goes. I was looking in the cabinet in there and I found this monkey butter stuff that we made ages ago, and I'm really weird about things that I have canned myself. I don't know, just something, I just have a hard time eating it. So I thought about just trashing all of it, but it's just something I need to get over. I know that it's canned correctly, but just part of me, I don't know, I have a hard time with it. However, I opened this up this morning, smelled it. It smelled just the same as I remember it smelling when I made it. Gave it a little taste. Again, it tastes exactly like I remember it tasting. And I was like, you know what? That would probably make some good muffins. So I'm going to use that. And then this, we had one banana that needs to be used. So I'm going to experiment, like I always do, and see if I can make some monkey butter muffins. So I'm going to throw together a small batch muffin recipe, and then we're going to tweak it and add some of this to it. So I'm going to hope it's good. If not, we at least tried. So I'm going to set it down and get started on it. 1/4 cup sugar here, and a 1/2 cup of this monkey butter. It smells like baby food bananas, but it's got pineapple in it too, so I think that'll be a good muffin. It's a good consistency for muffins, so we're gonna leave it as is. Soda, both. I always confuse the two, but it's fine. Salt, because it calls for salt, but I'm not going to. Yeah, that's too much. Measuring that. We're gonna go in like we already know they're good and make a crumbled topping. So I'm gonna put 1/4 cup of, should have got brown sugar, but since I have it in here, I'm just gonna use granulated. Some cinnamon in here. Maybe one, no, I think we're gonna start with 2 tablespoons of monkey butter. Just to try to make it a little more crumbly. So now we're going to go in, sprinkle just a little bit of this on top of each one of them. to save this and make some more of this, because this has been setting for a few days now. I can't remember exactly how long. This is potassium water, just filtered water that has a banana peel in it that I had sitting, John's working in the basement, that I had sitting in the windowsill for a few days, like I said, just to let the potassium from the peel seep into the water. I'm going to feed this to my house plants, and it's ready now. So I'm trying to decide if I want to go ahead and make some more. I need to see how long it can sit in this, because like most of my houseplants get watered once a week, and it's time to water them again. So I'm going to use this, but I'm not sure how long it can sit with the peel in it. I'm going to Google it. But I actually filmed me making this one, and I don't think I've shared it yet. I think I filmed it. I mean, I know I filmed it, so I'll include that here. But I'm going to use this on the plants, and I think I'm going to go ahead and use this one as well and make some more. Maybe. I don't know. Either way, I'm going to include the clips for you. So I only filled it halfway up, but I got a jar here, and then I ate half a banana. I'm going to put this in here. I'll probably eat the other half later. I just didn't want all of it right now. And then we're going to put this in the windowsill and make some potassium water to feed our houseplants in a few days.
What is that?
So we got them out and they smell really good. I stuck a knife in this one and it's done. Now I'm going to add just some plain white sugar on top just to have a little extra. I'm going to add some cinnamon to it, but I really don't want them to be overly cinnamon-ish. It's just not the vibe I was going for here, so. Just a little bit extra white sugar. Really quickly, before I go up and get dressed for the day, I'm going to crunch up some eggshells. That doesn't smell great. Lily must have put it away before it was like 100% dry, and just the smallest amount of wetness can make it stink. When the chickens lay, if I'm using quite a few at once, or I know I'm going to use a lot in the day, I will wash them out and put them somewhere to dry out, and then I will put them in the oven. Usually it's after I cook, like if I cook something, whenever I pull it out and turn it off, I'll just put the eggshells in the oven. But if I'm not doing that, I'll just put it in there at like 200 degrees for like 10 minutes. And I've already crunched these up, but I just cook them a little bit. You see that one's got a little bit of like burn in it. It's fine. It's just something I didn't wash out good, or the membrane. But it like dries them out really good. I crunch these up little like this, and then I usually use my coffee grinder, but I don't know where I placed it at. It's down in the cabinet somewhere. Wendy just organized it not long ago, so she might have misplaced it. And by misplaced it, I mean move it from where I usually keep it. But we're going to use this blender, the Ninja NutriBullet, whatever it is here, and just crunch them up. I should have started with the ones in the thing first, because I've got some in here, but they're not the right size to feed back to the chickens. Because that's just crunched up with a knife or whatnot. So just do a little bit at a time. I'm just going to crunch them up. This is where I keep my eggshells. And I'll mix a little bit of it in with the chicken feed when I feed it to them. This to give them back calcium, and what better way to do that than to use their own eggs. So it stinks. It smells like, if you've ever know what cut bone smells like animal bone, that's what it smells like, but it's fine. We don't have to do it much, so it's okay. And I only give them a little bit each time, not much. If they are getting too much calcium, you'll see it, because it'll come back when they lay the egg. It'll have like texture, thick bumps on it, almost feel like little rocks on the shell, and it is the calcium that they've had too much of, and it's just bringing itself back out. So I don't really know if you can overdo it on calcium. I do know that sometimes their eggs do have a little bit of calcium buildup on it. Certain ones do. But like I said, I only put just a little bit of this into their feed and I only do it like maybe every other time or so when I refill their feed holder. So I don't do it every single time, like I said. So far it works really good and we've not had an issue doing it, so I'm not sure where I seen this tip at, but I seen it somewhere and I really like that it helps you to, you know, doing this way. It's like one of those full circle things, and I love doing those full circle things here around the house. Just things, there's zero waste this way. We give it to the chickens give it back to us, and we just keep cycling it back and forth instead of me having to buy some sort of calcium supplement for them or whatnot. They make their own. So I enjoy doing it this way. It just, I don't know, it's one of those things that just makes me feel good to be able to do it. Also, if you have a garden and you have chickens, you can save their eggs and put it with your tomato plants as well, because calcium is good for those. It could be good for other plants too, but I just know for sure that they're good for tomatoes. As always, remember to show grace, be content, and live blessed. Until next time, bye friends.
Life ain't perfect, but it's all we've got.